Alright, so welcome back. Today we have the kit information for NIHILISTER here today. I finally can say that everyone that commented, and there was a genuine, huge amount of people that believe this leak. Now, again, not targeting anybody individually, but bro, people were saying that she was Burst 3 and yelling at me for making that video. But no, she's not Burst 3, and she's officially confirmed to be Burst 2, and most of her kit is similar to the original one, though there has been some changes, but not a Burst 3 change, okay? Today, let's talk about it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. This is NIHILISTER's official Liberation kit. Alright, so first, before I actually show you the kit, I'm going to show you the skill video and gameplay and stuff like that, right? But still, above everything, I'm depressed. She should not have been a Liberation character. I get it, you want a free poke and whatever. It just hurts. I was saving for this character. Now I don't have anybody to save for. I'm hoping leaks drop and we have a new character that I can kind of hope for. But Sakura, not really my cup of tea. And then we have right after this, I think what is it? The License to Kill event, and I don't care for either of those characters. Maybe the attacker. I don't really care though. I might definitely skip it, but we'll see. We'll definitely see what happens. I've been saving for a little bit. I did get lucky on Chain Cement, so I am biased. But still, you know, this was what I was saving for, and I didn't get it. But if you do look at the gameplay here, you do see a lot of movement. Not like that, but you do also see that the projectile that is being fired is in fact going to be a sort of sniper rifle bullet, but it's in a way it's like a plasma, whatever, energy beam if you will, but it looks like it does cause AoE damage, as you can kind of see this clip right here. So you can see it does multiple damage, which is cool. Now that'll create a nice dynamic with this character, and that's why the kit is added up in the way that it is for this reason. So it is really cool on how they kind of handled it. So she will be a good character regardless of anything. It's gonna take you like 2 years to get her, but she's a good character. So when you get her in 2 years, hope power creep or anything like that hasn't happened yet, but she should be pretty good, right? So on to the breakdown of the kit. Let's talk about it. She is Burst 2. For all you Burst 3 haters out there, it's now Burst 2 confirmed, so you can go and say that, you know, boom, we actually have a good Burst 2 here. That is pretty solid. Weapon is sniper rifle, for anyone that also thought that this leak was a lie because, oh, it's a rocket launcher. No way, it's a sniper rifle. It is an attacker, and it is fire. So basic stuff there. We have skill 1 burning shot. Passive is going to be, I'm going to compare this to the leak. Let me just pull it up real quick, just so I have it. There we go. It says activates when attacking with full charge, affects self, gain pierce for 1 round, piercing radius is up by 50% for 1 round. That seems to be exactly the same. Next up we have this, which activates when a normal attack hits 2 or more enemies concurrently. There is also, it's a effect on all enemies hit, deals 50.33% of attack as additional damage. On the leaked side of things, so it's a little bit different. Only the percentage is different, right? Everything else is kind of the same, though the wording is also different. It's a translation, keep that in mind. But it says activates when you hit 2 or more targets with a normal attack, just basic stuff there, but the percentage is different. For this one, it was only 44.3. So a little bit of a buff there, a little bit extra percentage that wasn't in the other one. We have Makima Flame over here. It's gonna be cooldown of 10 seconds. Same cooldown of, oh, that was called Catfish Flame. Not that. So that is a little bit different, I guess. It's a little different name, my translation error, I guess. Affects enemy units within attack range. Deals 112% of attack damage, or attack as damage. This is the same way, so exact same leak as we currently already had, which is pretty cool. Now the burst skill. The burst skill is, so originally I called it Burning Apocalypse, which now it's changed obviously, but it was originally Burning Apocalypse. The cooldown is the same as 20 seconds, so that's there. And then this is the same leak that I covered. So it looks like everything was basically on the dot. Yeah, deals 158% of attack as damage, affects enemies within attack range. Burn deals 13.19% of attack. This is, no, so it actually is different. Okay, I'll read this one first. So burn deals 13.19% of attack as sustained damage every 1 second for 10 seconds. Affects self. Maximum ammo capacity is up by, looks like 6 rounds for 15 seconds. This is going to be, or the leak was, deals damage equal to 158% of attack for every second for 13.19 seconds. So they switched it a little bit. And then the affects self was 10 maximum capacity for ammunition up for 6 seconds. This is 6 for 15 seconds. So kind of a little swap here to the bottom of the kit, but it is still basically relatively the same. It deals the same like percentage of damage. It's just the burn is equal to 13% of the attack, and then it only lasts for 10 seconds versus the 14 seconds or whatever it had there. So a little bit of difference there. Still, the kit itself is really good. It screams a good character. The thing is, by the time you obtain the character, it's going to be a very long time. It's going to be. There's no denying that. To obtain this, you got to go through chapter 20-31, which that's endgame content. People are not understanding that that's like super endgame content, to where you have to bypass 160 and then bypass further, not just make only the jump of 160. You have to be decently stacked in your account. You have to have some god tier teams, and then you might still struggle, right? So it's gonna take you a little bit. If you do plan on getting her, you better start grinding now. If you're anything below 16, it's gonna take you a good 3-4 months to even get close to that area if you are stuck at a wall anywhere, right? So that is how that's gonna go. Keep it in mind, it's a super different ball game now that she is behind that wall, but she is still a great character. So as time progresses and as you get closer to unlocking her, who knows if there is another character that pops up, and if that is the case, it might just be better to verse each one and see which one's better. You don't know right now, right? So there is potential another liberation character pops up as a pilgrim and a heretic. There's chances for this, right? So at the end of the day, it is pretty weird, but I'll leave that up to you, because I can tell a lot of people got mad at me for my take. I still stand by it. I don't disagree at all. Putting it behind 20-31 was a bit too much. It's a bit too high. Could have been a little bit lower, just a little bit, giving us a chance to actually obtain the character. And again, I know you want to like, oh, I want to see them in the story, then you want to understand the story, and then you unlock it. Bro, then you should have released the character too early. Like, there's a crap ton of players that haven't reached this point, or will reach the point in a very long time, right? If it was pushed back 2 or 3 months, right, and you just didn't update Liberation just yet, or you provided a regular Liberation character, and then a different Pilgrim as a banner, you summoned, you would allow people to actually get more dupes over time, you know? It's like, we've only had one Pilgrim banner, now one hit Liberation. It's not well thought out in my head, but again, it's shift up, Tencent, whatever you want to say, whoever you want to blame, that was their thought process and everything. I don't stand with it. I don't agree with it, but hey, up to you. So with it, her kit is pretty good. I'll show you the video one last time and then I'll dip here today. But she is a cool character, regardless of anything. Her kit is very strong. From everything you kind of see here, she's like basically a rocket launcher user, but not a rocket launcher user, because she's a sniper rifle user. But it's just, it does overall area damage, it does burn damage, it does sustain damage. It's like, she's good. Overall, she is very good. But it just depends on what you, I can't even like tell you to go get her, because it's going to take you a while to actually go get her, right? So even if I like say anything, it'll take you 3 months, basically 2 months. So even like when I want to test this unit, it'll take me 4 or 5 months. I was joking, but I'm being serious. It might take me to 2026, boys. It might. That comment is the best comment I've ever read. But yeah, that's really it. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm gonna stay safe, peace, and enjoy. That has been a quick breakdown of the new Liberation character, NIHILISTER.